After nearly 3 hours of arguments on both sides of this issue, no decision about a preliminary injunction for State Supreme Court Justice Anita Earls in her legal battle with North Carolina's Judicial Standards Commission. Earls argues that the commission's investigation into her comments of public concern have chilled her speech. She says a federal court should block the commission from continuing with an investigation. Now, a lot of pointed questions from U.S. District Judge William Osteen on both sides of this case for attorneys for Anita Earls and for the Judicial Standards Commission. At one point, he latched on to a comment that was attributed to Earls in which she said that several of her colleagues on the state Supreme Court are considered the conservative bloc, and that she has suggested that they have put their ideology ahead of the institution. Judge Osteen really wanted to dive into that to see whether what Earls meant is that the conservative justices will use their ideology to decide cases rather than using the points of law as they should. He said if that's true, then basically what she would be arguing is that they are abusing their duty as judges and justices, which might not be the same thing as protected political speech. He also had questions, though, about the chilling nature of the Judicial Standards Commission's investigation. There was an earlier investigation that had been shut down. According to the official notice to Justice Earls, that initial investigation was reopened. There was concern from Earls and her attorney that perhaps there would be a whole series of investigations with Earls, and they don't know where it would end. That contributes to the chilling piece of this case. What is being sought at this point is a preliminary injunction against the Judicial Standards Commission, which would block it from an investigation. And part of this discussion is whether a preliminary injunction is appropriate at this point in the process, given that this is a lawsuit that could play out over the course of months or even years. Is it a good idea at this point for the federal courts to step in and block an investigation from the Judicial Standards Commission from even taking place, especially at this point when there's been no decision, and it's possible that the entire complaint against Earls could get dismissed? All of that to be weighed in the days ahead. As Judge William Osteen left the bench, he did not announce when he would make a decision, only said that the court was in recess. We can expect that we will see some sort of decision from the U.S. District Court here in Greensboro in the days ahead. I'm Mitch Kokai reporting for Carolina Journal.